When I have a thought, I gotta let it out. It's a bright spot that I can't even doubt. My opinions, my point of view, even if things are a little chopped and screwed. So yeah, even if you disagree. So yeah, even if I'm not in your pedigree. So yeah, especially if you agree. So yeah, so yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you're listening to it. Welcome to the So Yeah podcast with your host, Caroline M. Diamond. All right. I want to first disclaimer this and say that this is not about any specific person. I just want to say this. This is a topic that I have thought about for years now. And I've gone up, I've gone down, I've been complacent, I've been in the middle. But I kind of just want to create an open dialogue on this topic. And again, there's no right answer, there's no right thought, there's no right anything. But I would like to discuss it. As a friend, what do you do if you do not like one of your friends' significant others? Now, I have been plagued with this for many years. Because, and then it always comes down to, well, Caroline, you've never been in a relationship, so what you say has no merit. All right. I guess in a certain lens, that is completely valid because do I have the experience? No, I don't. And I'll give you that. On the other flip side, I know what it's like to be a human. I know what it's like to get exactly what you deserve and ask for what you deserve. But have I been on the receiving end of a man giving me that? No, I have not. I can admit that. That is fine for me to admit. There have been many friends over many years, in friends that I'm still friends with, or friends that I'm not, or friends that I had falling outs with because of their significant others. And when I was younger, I was definitely a little more outspoken, which if you're just meeting me now, you're like, more? Babe, I am like 180 of how maybe 130 of how I used to be. I used to just be like a lot like, rah, rah, a lot of external, which within therapy, with maturing, I have really decided to take inventory, listen more than speak. I'm not perfect. I'm a human. I make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes I still say the wrong thing. But you know what? At least I'm saying something. All right. And I learn from my mistakes. And if I don't learn from my mistakes, I make the same mistake again in a different font. And then I will eventually learn it. Like, I don't think that I'm that much of an idiot. However, when I was younger, I would see some of my friends dating less than they deserved, losers, cheaters, just like bad people. Not all of them. Again, I don't hate all of my friends' significant others. Please, disclaimer, I don't hate all of my friends' significant others. That is not what I'm saying. But when I was younger and they were dating basically just losers, I would be like, I wanted to shake them and be like, why don't you see yourself the way that I see you? Because I haven't been in a relationship. My friendships are my relationships. And I believe in the sisterhood. I love my friends so much. Like, you could be really shitty to me. I mean, you shouldn't, because I'll hate you. But if you're really shitty to me, I'll be like, okay, whatever. I guess X, Y, and Z, it makes sense. If you are shitty to my family, my friends, you are going to wish that you were never born. I'm a Charlotte York, that motherfucker. Because you are dead to me if you hurt my friends. Like, you will literally, you'll be dead to me. So I used to get so angry with my friends, being like, you're dating a loser. You're dating this guy who's cheating on you and you're going back to him. And then you look like a loser. And then the Queen of Queens, Mama Shar, my mother, she is, as I've talked about on the podcast, she is an exceptional human being. She is kind, she is caring, she's funny, she's all these amazing attributes. She's also not perfect, okay? But she is an amazing person. And she has a lot of words of wisdom that she's given to us over the years. And one of the most amazing pieces of advice that Shar has given to me regarding this topic specifically was, Caroline, you are not dating them. Whoa. What you would put up with is not what Sally Sue is going to put up with, and it's not what she likes. And maybe in the inverse, Sally Sue is not going to operate in a relationship the way that you would. And so just let her do her. A relationship is between two people, and let it be that. I was like that changed a lot for me. I have an addendum to that. Because, we're always looking for edits, the Constitution had the Bill of Rights, all right? So my addendum to that with what my mom said is, yes, they are their own people. They're in a relationship, and that's fine. And the only reason why I need to intervene is if you are smoking the crack pipe together, I'm intervening. And if he is hitting you. Crack and domestic dispute, if those two things are happening, Caroline is going to intervene. I am breaking you free. I'm throwing you in the back of my trunk, and we're getting the fuck out of there. All right? Other than those two things, at the end of the day, it's not about me. As much as I want to share my opinion and stuff like that, it's not about me. And there have been times over the years where, my friends have come to me and they say X, Y, and Z. And sometimes I do give, my opinion. And you gotta watch it though, because I used to in the past give my opinion and be like, yeah, this motherfucker's a piece of shit. You're better than that. Break up. Then they get back together. And that's just like a whole thing. And then I look like the enemy, even though I'm just trying to put you first. You know what I mean? So, my listeners, what do you say? What do you do? I feel like if it's in like the honeymoon phase, the new part of like a relationship, that's the time to say like, hey, I don't really like the way he's talking to you. Or he said something kind of odd. And I think that you just need to like be aware of that, because I get it. All the time growing up, it's like, Caroline, I love him. All right. I get that. This section of the podcast is called Currently, and it's everything that I'm currently reading, watching, and listening to. I probably should start omitting the reading part because I am in a reading slump, and it's just not going well for me, and I'm taking a break from reading at the moment. I don't love that for myself. I do want to be reading, but it's just like, it's not happening right now. So like, I forge on. Let's go to what I'm watching. So I started Vanderpump Rules from the top. I'd never seen it before, and then when all of like the Tom and Ariana shit was blowing the fuck up, I was like, I tuned in for that season because I just like needed to know how it transpired. And it was always on my list of things to watch and like to watch from the beginning, and I'm finally watching it, and it is a mess. These bitches are a mess, and it's perfect TV. I love it. I love reality TV. I think that there's something so hilarious and funny and raw about reality TV, and I fucking love it. And yeah, I'm really excited. Probably at the end of the series, I will probably do like a full VPR episode. So stay tuned for that. But I'm currently on season 2. So honestly, with reality TV, I like to put reality TV on like when I'm folding clothes or when I'm cooking. I just like kind of like its background because I don't have to be like this watching it. And it's so funny. These kids are diabolical, and yes, I'll call them kids. Yeah. And as for what I'm listening to, nobody's been talking about it other than like my friends. Naomi Scott, who she was in Teen Beach. She was Princess Jasmine in the live action of Aladdin. And she was also in Smile 2, which I will never see because that scares me. But she came out with her debut album. It is so good. Like, so good. And I like R&B, but I don't always like lean towards R&B. But I love her pop R&B that she's giving on this album. Her vocals are so good. The production is so good. It's so fucking good. And yeah, I need more people to talk about it. I need more people to be like in it, because if you're not in it, you're going to be late. So the album is called Fig, but it's like there's periods in between each letter. It's like F-I-G. Fig by Naomi Scott. It's so good. Get into it. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for listening to this week's podcast. You know, I never take it for granted people spending their time, energy, and money with me. Money? What? Maybe soon. You know what? I am looking for advertisement placements. So if you have a business or want to give me an exchange that I can promote for your business, I would love to do that. Yes. Maybe if you are a facialist, you give me a facial and I'll talk about your facial company. Yeah, or nails. I'll do whatever. I love exchanges. So if you know somebody that wants to do an exchange, or you yourself would like to exchange with mama, I'm open for business. Yes. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for listening. Sweet.